So, welcome to episode 7 of Know Your Coach. Today we're joined by Elton, Vella, who of course is the coach for Kercham. Welcome.
My pleasure.
Thanks for joining us today. We're going to start off with the only sort of unrelated in a way to what we're going to do today, but we have to touch on COVID because that's why we're all doing this today. Just asking you how it's going with the contact with the players at the moment, how they're training individually. Can you see each other? Or is it another system?
Oh, we're happy with what we're doing. We're meeting every day via Zoom, online. We're having sessions. The most important thing is trying to keep the team together, keeping connected, and obviously keeping fit as we could.
And of course motivated.
Yeah,
that's the difficult part in this thing.
It's not an easy situation, definitely, but we're trying to make the most of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to try to keep the team together.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so it's pretty much training without football, really,
Yeah,
which is horrendous if you're involved in
yeah.
football. But let's move on quickly because we're going to leave all the depression behind. I'm going to have a little bit of get to know who you are behind the tracksuit on match day. So my first question: after losing the game, how long does it take you to become back to normal and yourself again?
The first night is a nightmare. It's a horrible night. But definitely it's always a learning experience where you need to analyze and you need to reflect what I could have done better rather than the players, because the players, they are always giving their 100%. I'm sure we've got a very good group of players, so always it's a question of reflecting and analyzing, of getting better, of improving, and obviously when you get those little steps better and better, then you can transmit that on the players. You have to keep positive, you have to try to keep them motivated all the time, and definitely when you have a good group, then you can improve, you can get better quickly.
Sure. Elton, do you tend to, when you walk off the pitch, you just had a loss, so you're obviously a little bit down. Do you ignore the dressing room? Do you leave it for a day before you talk to the players, or do you have a go at, I don't mean shout at them, but do you go, right, this happened, do you take it there and then, or do you leave it?
It depends.
Okay.
We've only lost 3 games, so
Exactly.
I don't have that much experience in this. No, joking apart. No, it depends. I mean, usually before leaving the dressing room, we always try to, we come together in the beginning, we start the game together, and we always say, guys, whatever happens, we're going to leave the dressing room together.
Fantastic.
So yes,
Okay.
we try
That
to
works.
Yeah, exactly.
Best moment in football?
As a player, I am right.
Either or, to be honest with you.
No,
Up to now, it's your best.
No, I mean, I just started my coaching career,
Exactly, yeah.
so as a player, definitely back with Mostar when I won the best player of the year, first division. Yeah, it was a good season that year. We had the chance to go to Premier, but we missed the decider against Omi. But it was definitely the season which I really keep it.
What position did you play, Elton? Did you play?
I used to play on the wing sometimes, and even but in the midfield, usually on the left, and sometimes behind the striker. So I always try to receive that pass and give that pass to the striker for the goal.
Perfect. Football hero, past or present?
Past, definitely.
Okay.
Ronaldo, number 9, the Brazilian, and Roberto Baggio, the Italian. Yeah, those 2 players, definitely.
It's very strange actually, because from the all the coaches we've done up to now, you're actually the 3rd one that said Ronaldo. That's quite amazing.
Yeah,
it's.
It was, I mean, skillful.
Everything.
Yeah. It was a bit unlucky because of the injuries.
Of course.
Yeah, but with Inter and even Barcelona, yeah, Real Madrid, with Brazil, I mean.
How many languages do you speak?
Because I did Maltese, English.
Are you counting
Can you speak it?
In that case, I speak 4 languages. I speak Welsh, Scottish, Irish, and English.
Amazing.
So is it basically 2 Maltese and a bit of Italian, maybe?
Yeah, Italian, yes. I'm learning as well Portuguese right now because of some words I don't know. I have to learn, otherwise we cannot communicate.
You never speak to He's doing good as well.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing very well. Yeah, we're
Settled
very
down
happy.
as well.
Yeah, settling
That's
down.
good. Do you support a foreign team?
Yeah, I do.
Which one?
Juventus.
So you lean towards the Italian as opposed to...
Yeah, man, but I prefer the English game. It's more fast. I mean, it's more attacking.
Do you have an English favourite team or is it only one
I just
look out for?
yeah, exactly. I just follow the English Premier League to see the teams which how they attack, how they defend, and you try to learn that little thing.
That was actually going to be a question I haven't got written down. I was just going to ask you that one off the cuff because it came up yesterday, the day before, in a conversation with one of the coaches, and I just asked that question because it came up, and I'm going to ask you as well because it's quite interesting. If you're at home watching a game of football or watching a game of football anywhere, Premier League, Serie A, Spanish, whatever, do you get something? Can you take information, something you see from a game? Do you bring that into yourself?
Definitely. I mean, sometimes it's a bit exhausting because you cannot relax and watch the game and say, listen, today I'm going to just watch the game and that's it, I'm just enjoying it. But in this position as a coach, you're all the time trying to see what this coach is doing, what the team is doing, how they are attacking, how they are defending, the third man run. You're all the time trying to find these little tricks, these little tactics. So it's a bit tiring, to be honest, because you cannot stay just
relaxed.
Yeah, it's not, but
same time, you know, taking in
it's a good resource for you.
Absolutely,
yes.
Fantastic. Here's one for you. Do you like VAR? And if we introduced the system into Bozo, would it be something you'd support?
Yes, definitely. Why not? Yes, definitely. Everything which helps the football to get better. I mean, yeah, why not? Yes.
You would. After football, what other sports do you enjoy?
Tennis, maybe. Tennis.
I'm just looking over there at my director over there because I think you're the sixth coach that's also said tennis. And the only reason I say it without any disrespect, if you take it in the right way, it's a tiny little island. And one of the things you would think as a local type of sport on a small island would be something like tennis. First of all, you need tennis courts and you take up space. So you did play tennis as well, like that?
I used to go when
You just gave me a fantastic new idea. I think next year we'll do an Armour coaches tennis tournament. Get all the coaches together. I'll work on that one. Thanks. Anything else?
All type of sports. I mean, swimming, all type of sports. Since it's sports, that's okay with me. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Favorite pizza topping?
Mozzarella. Italian budget.
Favorite movie of all time?
I'm not into movies.
You're not? Is there one you've ever watched that left an impression on you, either humoristic or tragic or?
No, most probably I will go for the fantasy ones. So since I work with children, so that I can get a message and transmit that message to children.
Okay. What type of music do you listen to?
Everything. I mean, while I'm driving.
Across the board?
Yeah.
Nothing particularly special?
Nothing special.
Everything. Okay, cool. So in that case, would you have a favourite singer or a favourite band?
If I have to go, I would rather go for someone who's local artist, definitely. I support
You like the local music?
Yeah,
as well?
local music, definitely.
Awesome. Favourite holiday destination that you've either been to or you would have on your bucket list?
I think Iceland.
Iceland?
Was one.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been a group of 4 friends and we hired a motor van and we managed to go for 10 to 12 days cooking and sleeping in this motor. Yeah.
Was that, can I ask, was that a summer or a winter trip?
No, it was a summer.
It was
summer, yeah, end of June.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
You see the geysers?
Yeah, amazing.
I've been there before. It's very special. It's like being on the moon sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. It's amazing.
If you had to be right, okay then. So you have to take. I'll give you a few seconds to think about this one. If you have to be on a desert island, I'm going to drop you on a desert island for 6 months. Forget food and water. That's all supplied. Forget wives or girlfriends. They're not allowed. What is 3 things that you would pack to take on a desert island with you for 6 months?
Football, definitely.
Obviously, once again, every coach is like that.
A book, definitely.
Perfect.
I think rosary beads.
Rosary beads, keep you safe.
Definitely.
Nice one. If you could change any one rule in football, what would it be and why?
The rule. Rule.
Any rule?
And the rule.
Like an offside or anything to do with football, if you could change it?
Maybe the throw-ins. I would change.
Throw-ins?
Definitely no front throw-in. Just put the ball back into the game.
Whichever way it lands, you just throw it back in.
Let's play.
I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, Liverpool actually have a throwing coach.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, think of it.
Yes,
Let's just have a go and show you how to throw the ball.
Thinking of it, I mean, you can score goals sometimes. When you look into the games, you see how many the ball is in your possession. You give a bad throw in, not a good throw in, and you lose the possession.
Yeah,
so it's
it is
so
important. That's right. If you could work as an assistant coach under any current manager in the Premier League, who would it be and why?
Definitely, Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's a good motivator. He's been winning 430. I don't know how many games. A very good run. Yeah. Whatever he was, he's winning all the time. Winning. Yeah.
He wouldn't be my favourite manager at the moment, actually, yesterday, but we'll leave that one and move on. Do you think you would make a good referee?
No, I mean, referees are human. Yes, sometimes we criticize them, but they are all human. I don't think I would go for that.
You don't think could you take that part of being a referee where everybody's screaming at you, because it doesn't matter which way you go. One of the coaches is going to disagree with. So I think you're always, and you've got to have a very clever temperament to let that pass and let it on. It's a very hard job.
Yeah, it's a very hard job. Yes. I mean, and it's not easy to be there. So well done to all of them.
Absolutely.
And they are doing a great job.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I don't think so.
If you were to be offered the job as a coach outside of Gozo, obviously you'd have to leave a lot behind, because I think you're quite a traditional Gozo guy. But if you were to be offered a coach position outside of Gozo, it could include Malta, but maybe more sort of Italy or even England. Is it something you would consider at this stage of your life?
Not at the moment, I guess. I mean, it's always nice to learn more and to get new experiences in life, but not at the moment. I mean, at the moment, where I am, I mean, the school, my job, the passion for the children, the passion to help them, yeah, it's there. At the same time, there is the love for football, for the game. So having these two together, for me, is the perfect match.
You know, you're living the life that you want to live, and you're also involved from a coaching role with the sport that you love. And you've got a good bunch of players, and I think you're moulding them, and it's your first year, so I'm sure you're all quite enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll bring me to my very last question in this section. Do you think it would be a good idea, Elton, to have two divisions joined together, so 14 in Division 1 as opposed to 5 teams in Division 2?
It depends on the level. I mean, if the level will be close to each other, if the teams are competitive, all of them are competitive, then yes, it will be the best thing ever. But if there is a big difference in the level, I mean,
wouldn't be any point to be up and down. And if there was no relegation.
Exactly, yes.
One of our coaches came up with a thing which I sort of took onto a little bit, which could be interesting. I'm pretty sure it's never going to happen, but he suggested maybe starting the season with 14, and then the second part of the season you split.
I think we had it once.
Oh, did they have it?
I think we had it, yes. I think we had it, but at the same time, it depends on the level of the teams.
Of course.
And don't forget that our island is not a big one, so you cannot have that choice. So we always are going with the same players. Everyone knows the same player. Everyone having the same players.
Of course.
So I mean, we cannot. Even we cannot have Maltese players here because they are as foreigners.
Yeah.
So we've got only two foreigners in the team.
That's right.
So
difficult.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. Yeah.
Elton, I'm going to thank you very much for the first part of the interview. It was very interesting. I'm sure now people, around your club and your supporters will get to know you a little bit more. So welcome back again. Our coach is still with us, of course, for the second part, which is the coach's choice. where we find out some of the coaches' do's and don'ts. So, the first question I'm going to ask you, Elton, are you prepared?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Umbro or Adidas?
Adidas.
Blue or red?
Blue.
Premier League or Serie A?
Premier League.
Jeans or tracksuit?
Tracksuit.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Fish or meat?
Fish.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
BMW or Mercedes?
None.
No, if he says none, it's okay, but if he doesn't,
Let's go PM.
Cappuccino, espresso.
Espresso.
And the last one is the one we've had the most fun with. You ready for this one? Broccoli or sprouts?
Broccoli. Definitely.
You are now going to find out how well you know your coach. So here we go. The first one, which one did he answer? Umbro or Adidas?
Adidas.
Blue or red?
Blue.
Premier League or Serie A?
Premier League.
Jeans or tracksuit?
Tracksuit.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Fish or meat?
Fish.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
BMW or Mercedes? I'm going to give you that. I'm going to come back to this in a second. That's a fantastic answer. I'm actually going to give you that one. I'll tell you why. Because I said BMW or Mercedes, and he said none. So by you saying Toyota, then I'm going to give you that one. That's actually what he said. He said, I don't know. So, cappuccino or espresso? And now the hard one. You ready?
Yes.
If you get this one, I'm really impressed with you, Jean-Paul. Broccoli or sprouts?
I think he chose sprouts.
Okay.
No.
Well, how many? How many? You didn't get the last one.
No, it's that.
Oh, 10 or 12.
Yes,
I can actually tell you that you're currently, we've interviewed, how many, 7? Yeah, 7. This is the 7th one. You're in the lead. You've got the most correct. You're actually on the top of the league.